Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasy Star Online Episode 2. I'm Gilbert and this is Part 6, I believe. Yeah, Part 6 and we're still in the fucking temple. Ain't that a bitch? That's one of the things... sorry, I'm adjusting here and I should have done this before I started recording, but hey, what you gonna do? That's one of the things that kind of sucks. Ooh, am I hitting it? No. Oh, I am. I was hitting it. Okay, cool. Okay, what was I saying? I don't even know what I was trying. What? I lost the ability to talk. It's one of the things that I don't even know what I was saying. Sucks. Okay, so before I started recording, I said I was going to meet you back here in the last part, and I didn't lie, obviously, but I forgot to stop, and I kept running into this room, and then I started going up here, and I was like, oh crap, and I had to run back. That was kind of funny. Anyway, I sold some stuff, I bought some stuff, I gave my mag some stuff, I gave him a trimate and a monomate or two so he could I could get his attack to level 3 because that boosts my attack, and that's a good thing if you like that. Let me see here. Yeah, so I'm still abusing the handgun, even though I've got some healing items, because as you can see, I have 7. I didn't use 3. I didn't have enough money to rebuy all the ones I used. So, yeah. Gonna have to continue abusing that a bit. Sorry. It'll be so much better when I actually have stuff. Oh, hey, I leveled up level 5. Hey, there we go. There we go. And I wish I had a barrier. That if I don't get a barrier by the time I reach the boss, I'm gonna be a little upset. What's gonna suck about the boss is I will not be established enough. I'm not getting enough crap here to really okay. Bridge is still lowered. To really be established enough that I'm gonna be able to fight the boss and definitely be okay. The bosses, at least the first two. I mean, the boss of this place is interesting. It is. It's a bit of a reskin of ooh, I got escape doll. Okay, that'll be really helpful. So long as I don't die and use it before before I get to the boss, that'll actually be really helpful against the boss. But anyway, it's sort of a reskin of Derole from the Caves boss. So I have a reskin of that guy. It's called, I think it's Manta Ray or something. I don't remember exactly. Oh, it's just you and that one little flower thing, huh? Well, you still hit me. Oh, okay. I need to move, and I'm just gonna have to handgun. 1 hit point. Okay. Well, if I can't aim at him, my only option is to run away. There we go. There we go. One shot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's sort of racing. I mean, it does some very similar things to Derole, but it is different. It does have some different moves, and not all of which can be perfectly dodged. I mean, I guess one of them is basically the same move as Derole, but it's done different enough that I didn't actually really think of that until now. But then again, I haven't played this game in a long time, so what the hell do I know? Let's see. Handgun abuse. And abusing this bridge, thankfully. I'm glad it's there to be abused. I guess I'll use Monomate. One thing is, Monomates have been buffed. I haven't mentioned that yet. I think it was with version 2, they buffed the crap out of recovery items. And don't hit me. There we go. So that's kind of nice. Hey, stuff. I need you. Good job. Monies. You know, it's funny. Money is not. Ooh, handgun +2. Let me see here. Sort manually. I don't care what. I don't care what its thing is. Dark. That is actually pretty useful for the enemies I'm fighting. But more importantly, the +2 will just be a nice general boost of damage. Money has never actually been as useful as stuff, because you can usually sell this stuff for more than what you get from a set of drops. Which is funny, even knowing that, after fighting a boss online, you know, I mean, with like Phantasy Star Online 2, you know, anything that drops is for you and you alone. You know, like no one else can even see your drops. So whatever you get is yours. And if you choose to, you know, if you choose to say something about it, that's up to you. Like, you know, if you're in a guild or whatever, or team, since that's what they're called on that, on Phantasy Star Online 2. If you're on a team, then and you know, maybe they have some rule about it or something, I don't know, but you know, it's up to you to say something, so you can totally lie about it and say, what, no, I didn't get anything, and then you totally got a super awesome rare. But yeah, all the drops are for you, so no one can see them, no one can steal them. You don't have to worry about it. It's your choice whether you leave them on the ground for them to get eaten in the digital abyss, or, you know, for you to pick up. But yeah, so that's kind of nice. But Phantasy Star Online and in this game, drops were for everyone. You know, if something dropped, it or maybe not this game. I don't know, because they made some changes with the. Again, I never really played this one online, but they made some changes for Blue Burst. And I have played that online. The thing is, I don't know if the Blue Burst server made any changes along those lines either. Because the one thing they added with, like when Phantasy Star Universe came out, you know, they have, you know, you have a room in Phantasy Star Universe. And in your room, along with your item storage, is also a special item box that goes between your characters. So you can transfer, so like let's say you have a force and a hunter, you're playing your force and you get a great weapon for your hunter. You don't have to rely on another player to transfer that. And that was something they added in on the fan server I played on. Was that. I'm gonna go mix those things. And I don't think that was in the original Blue Burst, but yeah, I think that was something they added. Because I recall if it was in the update news. Alright, time for. Like I said, I'm just gonna do the high-pitched voice, because I can't do the. Adding the nerdy bit is just too hard.
Iris, this is the lab. Hi, it's Ellie again. How are you doing? It's starting to get a little tough, isn't it? If things get too dangerous, you can just exit the VR field. This is just between you and me, okay? What matters in the Hunter's exam is how many areas you've cleared. So you can keep trying as many times as you want. Iris, if you pass the Hunter's exam, then... Phew. They didn't catch me this time. Anyway, good luck.
I don't know why I find that voice very amusing. Let's see. Let's take a look at the area map. Yeah, okay. So, one problem is this area looks so similar to the first one. But they did, you know, I mean, this area is actually in version 2 of Phantasy Star Online. Yeah, it's on Phantasy Star Online version 2. But, oh, I just got an email. I just heard a little chime. I mean, you guys can't hear it, but I heard it. But you have to unlock it, and I assume you have to unlock it by beating. It's like only available in Ultimate because I never unlocked it on Hard or Very Hard of version 2. At least, I don't know. I suppose I never unlocked. I don't know if I ever actually tried. Did I ever play Hard or Very Hard on version 2 once I got it? Because I think I pretty much just played Ultimate, which is kind of funny. Well, no, that's not true. No, okay. No, that's not. Yeah, I think you have to do unlock and all, because I actually remember now. I did play Very Hard in not Ultimate because I thought, okay, I clearly need to level up, and Ultimate is just way too hard. So why don't I? Why don't? Ow, jeez. Why don't I just go into Very Hard and do some falls runs and get a bunch of experience points that way by just spamming falls? I mean, literally just running straight through the ruins, going to falls, fighting falls, and you know, rinse, wash, and repeat until I level up a bunch. But that was boring. I didn't like. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy the falls fight and stuff, but just doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over gets tiring, and I didn't want to do that. Oh, great, these guys. Dark Belriz. Fantastic. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. At least I don't have these and Hilda Bears after me at the same time. But there are two of them here, and that other one is coming. Eventually. Still using my hand. Oh, ow. Okay. I was not far enough away. Still using my handgun because this has an extra 10% boost of damage against... Oh, crap. Against, dark-type enemies. Oh, boy. Come on. And see, this is just like playing Ranger. You know, it's... Oh, really? Damn it. Crap. Okay. I just decided to fall back there. And what sucks is, ooh, while I'm here... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, crap. Shit. You know that Scape doll? That got used. And I... Oh, shit. I forgot about that Scape doll, and I think... The thing is, even with a Scape doll, you can still sort of screw up. Like, you can go back to the ship before it, like, before it fully revives you, but it still counts as being used. I think that happened, because I don't recall dying and reviving. So that must be what happened, and I lost my Escape doll. And it might have just been then, because I was just spamming A. Crap. Well, so much for that. Area map. Because... Okay, Oop, nope, don't want to zoom in. Okay, so that's where I was. Oop, over here. Well, that's pretty straightforward, actually. So far, actually, this map has proven to be surprisingly straightforward. At least this beta version has. The alpha version was a lot less straightforward. Yeah. I mean, the design of the area is kind of nice. It just looks really like both of them just look really similar. You know, it's not like the original areas where they always looked a little different. So like with the forest, you know, it was really nice daytime area, and then Forest 2 was rainy and dark. And then the caves were really different. The first area was like really, you know, had a bunch of magma and all sorts of, you know, crazy crap. I keep bumping the table with my knee. I shouldn't do that. But you know, all sorts of magma and stuff, and it was really fiery and cavey. And then Caves 2, which is like should be deeper. Though I'd actually seen Caves 2 is like closer to the surface, which is weird because there's actually spots where you can see out, or maybe I'm thinking of a different game. But anyway, and then Caves 2 was all the Caves 2 was all like watery and it was brighter, and there were like plants and stuff. And maybe you actually could see out of some of it. I don't remember, but oh, gotta move. I still got hit. Move. Oh, thank God. Oh. Man, is this thing gonna die? Jeez. Okay, well, there are 2 of them now, so better enter a handgun the rest of this. And then Caves 3 was weird. It was like deep underground, but there wasn't any lava, and it was like sort of developed, you know? It was more like a mine. And then mines, you know, the first area is all kind of nice. The second area is all like destroyed and stuff. And then with Ruins, it was a bit, well, at least the difference between Ruins 1 and 2 was a bit more subtle. Ruins 2 was a bit darker and a bit bluer, if that makes sense. A bit had a good bit was in general a darker blue to, there we go, finally, to Ruins 1. And then Ruins 3, oh god damn it. Ruins 3 was obviously widely different, as it had like organic crap growing all over it. But in this, for the VR areas, like the VR temple looks so similar between A and B, and I'm going longer than I intended to. No, I don't want to give it any items. It's so similar to Alpha. Beta is so similar to Alpha. It's like, I don't even know which one I mean, that's why I, like, initially, when I died the first time I was in Beta, I was like, oh, crap, I gotta run through all that stuff. And I was like, oh, wait, no, I got to Beta. I didn't even remember that I'd gotten to Beta because it looks so similar to Alpha. You know, there's just not much of a difference. I guess it looks I guess the sky, it's like later in the day a little bit, but it's not that noticeable, I gotta be honest. I really gotta, oh, well, now you know what it's like to get pounded by the ceiling penis. Which, you know, I mean, you don't even have to, I don't even have to try for that one. I mean, that's exactly what it looks like. But, yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Phantasy Star Online, Episode 2. When I get back to that area, and continue fighting the Dark Belra that killed me. Alright, see you later, guys.